Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're reacting to border agents search for hidden drugs at an airport. For people who try to smuggle drugs in, like, come on bro, like I know you're trying to make some extra cash, but like, is it worth it? Come on, I don't think it's worth it, cause like, bro, it's drugs, like, I don't know, but I feel like you get violations. It's like a driver's license. Like you get violations on your passport. You can't come into a country. Just imagine that. To be honest, I feel like drugs are overrated. Only the painkiller ones. Those are cool, you know, for pain. But others are overrated, to be honest. But yeah, let's see these people search for drugs. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe and recommend me more stuff to react to. And yeah, let's watch.
In Gatwick, a flight has just arrived from Trinidad. It's a well-known source of cocaine, and sniffer dog Rossi has just seconds to pick out any smugglers hiding amongst the innocent passengers.
It'll be all right.
Okay, thank you.
The voice was right in the
Thank you. That's it. All done.
I feel like do the dogs miss smell? Like get the wrong smell?
Just stand still for me.
UK border sniffer dogs are trained to pinpoint the exact location of any drugs. Rossi indicates on the woman's bag.
Are you together? Are you training by yourself?
The passenger seems nervous, but after the initially strong indication, Rossi loses interest.
Where? Okay, thank you, madam. That's fine, thank you.
Oh, that was kind of confusing.
Or get to her scent, so I dropped the lead, and he was all around her rucksack, and he dropped the floor, so he tried to get it underneath it.
Back down into the channels anyway, just in case your guys have picked anything up down there.
Yeah, I might see what's in her bag anyway.
Meanwhile, Gatwick's newest drug dog Barney is examining the baggage from the same flight. Barney gives his strongest
Damn, drugs must be bad. You feel me? Like, what is going, like, this is too much security just for drugs, like.
I've got a feeling it could be this lady here.
Officers watch as the same woman collects the bag.
And it is. All right, thank you.
With two separate indications, the officers think she must be smuggling cocaine. The team must keep.
Bro, I need me one of these dogs. I want one because this is cool. They're respectful for sure.
It's her who approaches the officers to ask for some directions. Fitz intercepts the passenger.
Hi, where are you travelling from today?
Here called Trinidad.
Trinidad. You travel on your own?
Yeah.
Okay, just have a quick word if that's all right.
Hello.
Damn.
But now the suspect seems more relaxed, even as Barney gives another unmistakable indication.
Damn, you can't really hide from these sniffer dogs, can you? These dogs must be off cocaine though, cause like, how do you know this?
Sniffer dogs believe the bags contain cocaine, but now it's up to Fitz to find it. In Manchester, UK border officers are on the lookout for people bringing in more than 200 cigarettes on a flight from Gran Canaria.
Damn, people smoke like that?
They spot
Sheesh.
2 bags full of cigarettes.
Those must be for selling, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can't really smoke all that by yourself.
Using the phone provided in the customs red channel. Ignoring the signs, they walk through nothing to declare, and the passengers aren't happy to hear that the goods will now all be seized.
There's no signage and beige belt and we have to go and pick a phone up. No, there's nothing to me to pick a phone up.
When you walk in here,
So can you categorically say I didn't go near that phone?
I can do it because I watched it. I went round the back of the belt. I actually.
Damn, why do people lie? It's an airport. It got cameras all over. Like, there's no point in lying. You're caught either way.
The green channel saying, yeah, not declare. Okay. It's going to be no tax. It's going to be seized from me today.
The red phones have been there for years.
Yo, I'd be wondering, what do they do with these seized drugs? Like, I bet these pilots be using them afterwards, like, something like that.
There you go.
What's the crack here?
As the officers are, there's signs out there.
No, there's nothing that says we have to pick a phone up though, is there? Come on.
We can't, there's nothing we can do. If you'd have declared them at the red point, you could have paid the dues.
Manager, of course there's something you can do.
There's not.
No, I've never brought anything back in there.
Now other passengers decide to get involved.
No reason in the custard. They love to
It's not offence, you
I'm talking to you, mate. I'm talking to you. Well, I'm not listening to you.
Right, I'll just show you the red point where the gentleman that's just been very abusive to us about not having the opportunity to declare the cigarettes. This is where he should have come. Bringing in excess goods, you should declare them at the red point. The gentleman's argument was there was no staff behind the red point. We tried to explain that there's a red phone there for him to use, and he said, well, he shouldn't have to do that. There's no signs telling you to do that. And they quite clearly
Oh, so you can bring drugs, you just gotta call with the phone.
Or make your declaration.
Come on, buddy, that was your mistake. I don't see anything wrong with these officers here.
And now the man decides to turn
It's just
nasty.
the fact that, you know, you've got an asshole like you, and you've got a manager who's got no discretion. You're not going to be sleeping before.
Damn, they still taking your cigarettes though. He can't do anything about that.
Having a cigarette seized from them.
Despite clearly being guilty.
Bro, I feel like I should work at an airport. They got too much goods they smuggle. iPhones, everything.
The suspected cocaine smuggler picked out by the sniffer dogs is now being searched.
They did this over there, so it doesn't matter what
Sorry.
you pack it back or whatever.
Right, oh, okay.
Because they pretty much messed it up.
Who was that?
They checked the bags and whatever across there.
They checked them before you came out, did they?
They
Right.
did the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
So they
Maybe it's the fabric that smells like cocaine. You know, I've never been off cocaine, so I don't know how it smells. I feel like I might try, but not like
UK border
not anytime soon.
officer Fitz is convinced he'll find something inside.
Ooh.
Right, doesn't seem to give us that much information about it, so...
You're doing
Let's do a fair bit
X-rays on
examination.
these bags like bones,
Take to the
man.
tool
These
room,
guys
have
are
a closer look.
crazy. But like, where do they take these drugs after they catch them?
Surprisingly, Fitz can find no sign of cocaine. And even the drug swab is clear.
So what the heck is going
Actually,
on?
ascertain there's nothing in there. No, which is a bit of a shame, really. As it was a good indication by the dogs, I must admit.
See, the dogs.
It's disappointing, but with such strong suspicions, Fitz isn't willing to give up the search just yet.
That's the game that you plug into the television.
Right.
Bro, it's just like I feel like
It's a games console dance mat, but something doesn't add up.
Has you got a PlayStation with her?
No.
So why would you have one of these anyway?
Yeah.
cocaine, bro.
Round two.
How like
I mean, it is heavy
how
as hell.
small is cocaine?
Fitz then spots the clue he's been after.
The actual casing looks like it's already been removed once before.
This acts like a sniffer dog. It's just looking for minute particles of substances that within sky high. It's got to be there.
Suspicions are now even higher, but where are the drugs?
Maybe she was with drug dealers before she came. Like,
Have you tried doing it on that? Can you break the...
Yeah, that's what.
Can you break a bit off?
Oh, you can do if you want to.
this is getting me like suspenseful, you know, like
The material's gone blue. Oh. I can't say that's a positive then.
Amazingly, the rubber inside the dance mat
Okay,
is
so
full
at this
of
present
cocaine.
time, the time is 10 past 10. I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the importation of a controlled drug.
It just
Okay?
goes to show
You don't have to
that
say anything,
smugglers
but it may
using
harm
ever
your
more
defence.
devious
Well,
methods.
these smugglers are smart. I would have been tricked. I would have been like, ah, you can
do so,
go.
maybe giving evidence. Do you understand? Okay.
The officer's persistence has paid off, and yet another smuggler has been caught red-handed.
Cocaine. How do
The
you?
drugs were ingeniously hidden, and one member of the team deserves a special reward.
Knock yourself out, you little star.
Damn, that joint's big.
Well, he's just had his second job in 3 days.
Damn. All right, maybe
to,
these sniffer dogs
cocaine
are kind of smart.
detections, which is unprecedented for such a new dog. He's only been in the job for 6
Yeah,
months.
but he's been doing cocaine for years.
But in the meantime, he's going to get this as a treat because it's just an unbelievable job for such a young dog.
And while Barney enjoyed his bone, the woman won't be enjoying her freedom. She pleaded guilty and could be facing around 10 years in
For
prison.
cocaine? Like, damn, bro. I'm against drugs, but like, what? Come on, bro. 10 years for cocaine, like, come on.
But they're now refusing to
That's a
sign the
lot.
paperwork.
That's a
I
lot.
had 606, I can't remember what it says.
After 2 hours, the men are starting to test the officers.
2 hours? They're still, bro. Go home.
Whether it goes to appeal or not, he won't get his cigarettes back. You won't get your cigarettes back because you've entered the goods nothing to declare channel, stating that you've got nothing to declare. And I followed you straight to the green channel.
Dad, just it. Can't be with it. It's just job worse.
Well, I was going to say that we've got more pressing things to do than stand here arguing with you. I couldn't agree with you more. So if you don't understand,
Already tense exchange is about to escalate.
Again, you need to just learn that you learn what? Learn. Why are you talking like that?
Yo, these guys, oh, I know they're hurt. Like, I'd be hurt too if they confiscated my goods. Like,
Yo, don't try to tell me what to do. He's having a conversation.
I'll tell you now, you have less of that now, otherwise I'll arrest you. I'll have you upstairs.
Right, let's just
pack it in now.
And they were getting quite abusive, and it was getting to the stage where we thought they might be having to arrest them for obstruction.
imagine getting arrested because you didn't give up cigarettes, bro. Like, you're a clown. Like, I put a whole clown emoji over your face.
Luckily, we talked them round and they've left in the end, but I'm not very happy. We've had the cigarettes seized. Just straight down there and then round to your left.
The illegal cigarettes will now be destroyed.
Destroy? Oh, these guys don't keep them?
Officers stop a suspected terrorist.
All his answers are sort of wavering. He's saying one thing, but he's not really backing it up. So he's not telling us the truth about something.
Wow. This is crazy. Like, sheesh.
Coming up, Cash Dog Miller sniffs out some love.
Bro, these dogs be going everywhere.
So have you been working in England then? I thought you came here on holiday.
Bro, lying is something you don't want to tell these guys because once you're caught, you look like a whole embarrassment. I love when they catch the liars.
Strangely has been intercepted by the UK border officers. Inside the suspect's bags, Gary has found flight manuals and pilot training information.
He's just looking very.
Oh, they're trying to destroy the plane.
He's got all sorts of literature on planes. He says he's just an enthusiast, but he says it looks too detailed, really. It looks like confidential stuff.
So, for you to draw a flight desk simulation of planes, where are you getting that information from? Internet. So everything that you've got in front of me here, you have copied from the internet. What? The internet, yeah. All the stuff that you have in here. It's just something very, very strange. Yeah. So you just have a look at him and he wants to go.
I know he's looking at you.
The gentleman come through off the Dubai flight, some single traveller. He seemed nervous in the way he was entering the channels, head down, sluggish walking, avoiding eye contact with me, to be honest. Basically,
damn, don't look suspicious at the. I want to see a video where people actually successfully smuggle drugs. Like, if it could be cool. I feel like it'd be cool.
With regards to cabin crew.
I've seen too many fails.
The details become more and more incriminating.
Why have you got information about fighter planes?
Well,
combat planes, weapons.
Well, these were. I was interested during that.
Maybe he is, because I mean, you're in a luggage plane, not. There's no weapons on there.
Royal Air Force.
Okay, so you're trying to self-teach yourself by learning from the internet how to fly planes.
No, from that. I'm just getting some information from the internet. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I hate being questioned, bro. I don't know how I'd react in this situation, though. But
of aircraft by the looks of all this stuff.
I'm just making a book, that's all.
So you're now making a book?
No, I'm not making a book. What I'm doing is I go on these planes all the time. You can see my passport. I went to flying school in Bangladesh. The aircraft.
yeah, man, the stuttering too, bro. You're caught. If you're doing something wrong, you're caught already, my man.
Okay, how long were you at Bangladesh flying school?
No, I wasn't there for long. I just went to see.
You just told me you were at flying school.
Yeah, I went there to see the aircraft. That's all. Just to look
Bro,
at this stuff.
if this guy's like suspicious, like badly, bro, I'm embarrassed because I kind of want to believe him. I feel like he's just said with anxiety, but
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not.
Okay, like I asked you before.
I don't know. Maybe somehow, sometimes the way you look at airports gets you booked.
No. I mean,
so where's all this information?
I've made them. I've collected. No one cares.
He said the internet helped them though.
Well, I mean, I'm no sort of aircraft specialist, but some of this.
Imagine being innocent and then you go through this. I'd be like, bro, give me like 1,000 for my troubles.
With more aircraft data.
Just aircrafts
that you've downloaded off
the internet.
When did you last go to Bangladesh?
Oh, this guy's trying to bomb the airport or the airplane?
Contradictions are increasingly alarming.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You said you travel all the time.
Okay, I take it back. I feel like they do need to do this, you know, safety and all.
No, you're not making sense, really.
The man's answers are becoming more vague, and his story sounds stranger all the time.
When I was young, I went to college, school, I had friends, but I've lost everything. I've lost my friends, mates, everyone's gone.
Doesn't seem to be able to back anything up that he's talking about. All his answers are sort of wavering. He's saying one thing, but he's not really backing it up and backtracking on things. So he's not telling us the truth about something. So we're going to swab his bag, screen it for explosives.
The officers believe the man may be involved in terrorist activities, and the suspect is saying nothing to explain the documents. Gary has
Hey bro, I gotta say, bro, this stuff is scary, like, especially people trying to blow up airplanes, bro, they gotta check them. I don't care how long it takes, as long as, like, stuff is safe, because
vehicles on the hunt for large amounts of cash which may be linked to
plane
crime.
blowing up, that's...
Questioning a Polish vehicle, looking for any clues that they may have something to hide.
How much money have you brought to England with you? 3,000. And how much are you taking back to Poland now? How much money do you have left?
1,600.
Is that between all of you, yes?
No,
£1,600 each.
Ben thinks the group are telling lies.
So you each brought £3,000 to England, and you all take 1,600 back for you. And it's all in £50 notes as well?
Yeah.
And where did you get the money from then?
From Polish exchange point.
And they just gave it in 50s, not in smaller? Okay, that's good. If you can bring your money and yourselves and come out the car, and then we go...
These guys might be rich, they got a whole Volkswagen right there.
Just want to see if the passengers are telling the truth. As Miller and dog handler Bo search the car, Ben presses the passengers on their story.
So what have you spent your money on while you've been here in England?
And fun. Clubs and drinking and stuff like that.
Okay, but you've all got 1,600.
The car is clear. But Miller picks up a cent in one of the rucksacks.
They can even sniff for cash?
Is there more money in that bag? No?
Just show me this bag.
The man denies having any more cash, but Miller has found an envelope which gives Ben reason to believe the group are lying to him.
So that's where money's been. Was that in this bag, is it? All right. It's wages or...
Yeah, wages.
That's had money in, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that's why the dog smells it. So have you been working in England then? I thought you came here on holiday.
Yes, those guys was
Who was on holiday? But not you. You work in England. So why didn't you say you work in England? Do you all work in England? Are you sure? It's not a problem if you work in England. Just tell me if you do. You don't work in England. You're on holiday.
Oh, these guys be snakes a little bit. He was like, it's okay if you're working in England. I don't mind. I just want to hear it. He's gonna be like, you're arrested if you just said that.
803, £1,600. £1,600. So do you work in England or? Yeah, I think you work in England. So why you say you don't work in England? It's not a problem now. You're Polish. You can work in England. Yeah? Okay. So you do work in England. So if it hadn't been for your wage slips, you'd have been all right.
The needless lie has been uncovered.
Obviously now that Poland's in the European Union, they can work in the UK, but for whatever reason, I don't know whether they're scared to tell us the truth, they're actually working here, or whether it's just a case of they don't want to say how much money they're taking out of the country, so they've all come out in the story that they've come here on holiday. Each got £1,600 left. And then
that's a lot of money. Let me see how much money that is.
So it didn't really ring true.
How much money is £1,600?
It's good really, because sometimes that happens, you know, someone lies about the amount of money they've got and then the dog will indicate on an item of paperwork that's been with their money, which is obviously
That's 2,151 USD. That's a lot. So they all
Sometimes we
got
don't know why they lie.
like
and sometimes
almost
we do find out,
7K
and
in total.
It's the smallest of reasons, really.
The passengers have done nothing illegal and are free to go.
Oh, I mean, that got me a little alarmed. I thought they were gonna get booked or anything. Cool.
In Manchester, the officers are dealing with something potentially far more serious.
The Delta Airlines.
They've stopped a passenger with a bag full of sensitive aircraft data. The explosive swab found no trace.
Bro, I'd be nervous
Now
too.
they
This
found
guy has their
evidence of
old
multiple foreign
blueprints.
trips paid for by someone else.
Basically, we found a lot of information about aircraft flight simulators, different magazines, different information on fuel from aircraft.
What planes are these? These small planes?
Yeah, this is scary, bro. Alright, take bro out of this like place.
Boeing planes, aircraft, the real aircraft,
Big long.
Yeah.
Gary calls in Special Branch to tell them about the suspect's strange story.
My mum's boyfriend pays for it as well. Not only my dad. I've got my mum's boyfriend. The name is
Yeah, this guy's nervous, bro. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
In a climate of global terrorism, the officers need to be on the lookout for all suspicious behavior.
That's the cabin crew.
Why do you need to know that, bro? You got yourself like this.
I'm not doing any work on these.
This is the list of.
That's on the passport. That's on the passport.
He's flown. And does that tell him what's in his passport?
Bro, is this guy a bad guy? Like, well, tell me, bro. I'm too nervous right now. I'm kind of suspenseful. If he took off 34 times, he must be like, he must be valid.
As far as they can. They now hand the suspect over to Special Branch for further investigation.
Okay, do you
want to get your bags and just come and have a word?
So we don't get the full scene about this guy. But maybe he's a bad guy since they're taking him away.
There's nothing secret. I won't keep a secret.
Okay.
But he sounds authentic, so I don't really know what to say.
Gary and the team, the strange encounter comes to an end.
I can't understand why.
I can't understand why either. Like, why? I don't know why people do this. Please don't. I mean, he can do drugs. I don't mind. Go ahead, do drugs. You know, as long as you're staying healthy somehow, you can do drugs. But don't get caught at the airport. Yeah, if you made it this far, thank you and have a nice day.